Today's message is to let it go. Let it go. And I just wanted to hop on here to motivate you about life and God and how when we let it go and really let Him handle our situations, it turns out better than we can ever expect or imagine. There's something that I want you to know, and that is, which I'm sure a lot of you know already, but people in life will disappoint you. Even you will disappoint you at some point. Don't hold a grudge. Don't be bitter. Don't let it turn you into something that you're not. People and life in general will disappoint you. Even people with the best intentions will disappoint you at some point. The fact is, and this is a hard truth, everyone at some point will disappoint you. But there's good news. You don't have to let that turn you into something that you're not. And even better news, you can place all of that bitterness, because we all tend to get bitter at times, even if it's just for a moment. You can place all of that bitterness, all of that anger, all of that frustration into God's hands. Let Him handle it. Now, what I am saying is this: there will be times where you have to take action, right? Where you have to stand up for yourself, where you have to make what's right, have justice. You know what I mean? However, at the same time, there will be times where you have to surrender certain parts of that to God, because He can handle it so much better than you can. He can get justice for you so much better than you can. And if you really trust in the God that created you, in His power, He will fight for you. And the battle is already won, my friend. You don't even have to fight that hard. Something that occurred to me recently was that we can actually, and I didn't know this before, we can actually pray for the battles to be easier. Did you know that? Did you know that when it seems too heavy, you can not only give it to God, but ask God to help it be not so heavy? That's something that I didn't know until recently. And it's helped me so much, because now I feel like I don't have to fight. I always knew I didn't have to fight my battles alone, but now I know that I can even pray for it to not be as heavy when I have to go through it. And I also want to let you know that when you try to handle everything by yourself, it weighs you down, not just emotionally, but spiritually. You are so blocked by what you're trying to handle on your own that you can't see the blessing out of it. It's like there are blinders on your eyes. It's like it's so heavy on your heart that you can't see the blessing because you're trying to carry it on your own. Let it go. Let it go. You can only handle so much. You are only meant to carry so much. One of my favorite scriptures is cast your, I think it goes, cast your anxieties on Him because He cares for you. And cast doesn't mean just gently lay it there, it means throw it, it means push it. So give everything to the one that can handle all of it. so much better than you can. So much better. More people need to hear this message. I know this. And so I encourage you to like the video so it can be pushed out to more people and stay connected by subscribing. This will help you to see more messages like this from me when they come up, and it's free. And I know that letting go is hard, especially when you expected the best from somebody and they let you down. And you, let's face it, want to get back. Have you ever felt that way? Like you were so good to somebody and then they did you wrong or they didn't meet the expectations that you wanted. And so now you want to get back. Can I tell you, or can I encourage you with something on that point? Yeah, you can get back. But what does that solve at the end of the day? Does that make anyone happier? It may make you happy for a moment, but did it really solve anything? Did it really solve anything? So why not give it to someone who can make the best out of even the worst situations? Why not let someone handle it that has so much more wisdom than you do? I'm not saying you're stupid. I'm not saying you're dumb. All I'm saying is God can handle it. He can handle it. He handled every situation you've been through so far. So why not give that situation to him too? Why not give all of your concerns, all of your needs to get back at someone, all of that, give it to God. He can handle it. Hi, Bacon. Thank you for joining. Appreciate you being here. So, yes, you guys, let me know if this is helping you. Let me know how this is encouraging you. Let me know what you're fighting with today that you need to surrender to the Creator so that He can help you. Oh, thank you so much, Bacon. Really appreciate it. I appreciate that. Thank you. And thank you for the thumbs up, you all. You're awesome. There's nothing that God can't handle. Thank you so much. I appreciate the like and the subscription, Bacon. You're awesome. Hi, Faith. Thank you for saying hi. I don't bite, guys, so feel free to say hi. I love it when we communicate in the chat, in the video. Hello, Fan4. Thank you for saying hi as well. I love that you guys are saying hello, and I hope that something in this message leaves you inspired, uplifted, and to know that you don't have to handle everything by yourself. I don't have any children. Um, Bacon, I don't have any children at the moment. Uh, two, 2671 says, then let's talk. Yeah. What is on your mind, guys? All I ask is that you keep it respectful, but yeah, just say whatever is on your mind within reason and within respect. That's all I ask. So for those of you, Bacon says, oh, no problem. Let God bless you with children. I believe he will someday. I believe he will. Um, Children are a blessing indeed, and it's my desire to be a mom someday, so that would be awesome. So for those of you who are just joining, we were just talking about how letting it go, giving it to God, trusting that God will come through for you, even in the bad situations. I encourage you to do that because He's got you. He's got you right here in the palm of His hand, and He loves you. And I know that's said all the time, God loves you, but He really does. And He's answering prayers that you prayed long ago that you even forgot about. And that's a fact. It's happened for me so many times. Times when I thought that, I wasn't making moves in my career, or times when I thought that I never find someone to love me. God is just so good. He's so, so good. And so let it go. Let the anger go. Let the frustrations go. Thank you for the thumbs up. Let the confusion go. Can I tell you that God is not a God of confusion? Hi, Motivated. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Let the doubt go. Um, 261 says, what will be a piece of advice from you? Well, that's a wonderful question. For this video, my piece of advice is to live the best life that you can possibly live. Don't stay in anger, don't stay in frustration at people, and let it go. Life is fleeting. It's too short to be spent in anger all the time. And 261, can I share something else with you? I used to be a person that got not I wouldn't say angry, but mad very easily. And maybe not even mad, but just annoyed very easily. And it wasn't until I got closer to God that I realized, wow, I used to be a very kind of grumpy person. And I thank God that I'm not there anymore. But I think it's a beautiful thing that when you look back, you can see the progress you've made. And I think that's true for all of us. Motivated says he's wonderful. Yes, yes, yes. Indeed, he is. Indeed, he is. And I just, I'm grateful for the growth. I'm grateful for the progress. I'm grateful for technology where I can reach out to you guys and inspire you with something as soon as God tells me to. Technology can be used for good and not so good, right? So I'm awesomely thankful and grateful for this chance to just speak some kind of motivation to you, as you guys do for me too. Bacon says, can I tell you something? Sure. Within respectful bounds and reason, but yes, you can tell me. Um, it says, hi, I'm Zara. Welcome, Zara. Thank you for being here. 261 says, yeah, that means a lot to me. Thank you. More power to you. You're welcome. I'm glad it means something. And again, guys, if you want to, again, it's free. And if you'd like, please subscribe to this channel. That way you'll never again miss a video coming up from me that will help you. Um, yeah, can I tell you something, Renee? Sure. What would you like to say, Bacon? I'm motivated is laughing. Yeah. I must have missed something. But I don't know. So yeah, I was just hopping on here to let you guys know that you don't have to own. We were literally put on this earth to help each other, to uplift each other, and I believe to honor God. If God wanted us to be on our own and handle it all by ourselves, that's what we would have been. There would have only been one person on this earth. But no, we're billions of people just trying to figure life out, but we don't have to figure it out by ourselves. And you know what's beautiful is that outside of God being our source and our provider and our comforter, our helper, and all the good things, there's also the fact that God has provided help through other people. And that could be like me, like motivating you through a screen, a therapist, a guardian or a parent, or even a close trusted friend. We sometimes take it for granted how many people in our lives really uplift us and help us. And sometimes it's just a stranger. Sometimes it's a stranger walking down the street saying, "Hey, I love your hair." And that can turn your whole day around. Has it ever happened for you guys? It's even just a thing that you remember. A thing that you remember that makes you happy. Bacon says, "Please come back, read my chat, I beg you." I think it flagged it automatically, Bacon, so I'm not able to see it. I'm not able to see what you said, if that's what you said. I'm not sure. So yeah, Bacon says what? I'm not sure what was written, Bacon, because it may have YouTube may have flagged it. I'm not sure. I can't see the message. 261 says, "I don't know. I can't say I lost faith in God, but I don't know. I'm not connected with God anymore." And honestly, 261, that's happened to me too, if I'm being honest. I feel like the things that happen in life sometimes make us feel disconnected from God, or even make us feel, I'll be honest with you, like I don't want to, like sometimes events in life sometimes used to make me feel like I didn't want to talk to God, because I'm like, God, why would you allow this to happen? And Bacon says, please. Um, 261 says, yeah, I feel that too. Yeah, like sometimes I feel like, God, I lived my life for you, or God, I've done good things, and why are you letting this happen? And I wish I knew the answer to all of that, but I don't know all the answers, honestly. All I know is that we go through things, and a lot of times we feel broken in those situations. We feel betrayed, we feel down, we feel sad, and all of these emotions, and we don't understand. But I also think on the other side of that, the beauty in not understanding is that we weren't meant to. We weren't meant to understand and carry everything. And so what I can encourage you with that, with 261, is that, I'm sorry, 2671, just live one moment at a time. I encourage you that if you want to know God more, just be honest and talk to him like you would talk to me or any other person. He can handle your anger. He can handle your confusion. He can handle your questions. He knows he knows that you're not feeling close to him right now. He can handle it. So just talk to him. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. Bacon says you're so cute. Thank you. Appreciate the compliment. Motivated says, right, we feel disappointed, but then out of nowhere, God will grant a peace. Yes, it talks about that in the Bible. There's a peace that transcends all understanding. And you know what I've learned is that peace that God gives you is not something the world can take away from you, because they don't give it to you. Only God can provide that kind of peace. I'm talking about a peace within the storm, not just when you come out of it. There's this peace that, I guess the best way I can describe it, have you ever has it ever been like a thunderstorm where you're at, right? And all of a sudden the rain just calms you. Just the sound of the rain just calms you. That's kind of like the peace that God gives, in my opinion, just to make a visual scenario. It's like you know it's raining. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. You know there's lightning. You know that there's turmoil outside, but for whatever reason, the sound of the rain, the pitter patter, provides a calmness within your heart and your soul. So, 261 says, I hope everyone will have that peace, including me. I pray you have that peace. 261. I pray 2671. I'm sorry. Hey, Jocelyn, online bestie. Thank you for joining. Um, for you viewer 261, I pray you have that peace. I pray that you experience it. And if you haven't, I pray you have the courage, and I'll ask him for you. God, please grant this person that peace, even in the midst of hard times. Let 2671 feel your presence. Remind that person and every person watching of their worth, that they're not special in a bad way, but they're special in a unique way. That although we're all human, we have things that make us special. My hair is different than yours, and your hair is different than mine, but that doesn't mean that it's not beautiful. My skin tone may be different than yours, and yours may be different than mine, and that's okay. We were all meant to be different. We're all human, but we're different, and that's okay. That is okay. And so I pray that the peace that God gives me is passed on through the screen to each of you. Because you are a gift. Thank you, Bacon, for the compliment. You are something that someone is praying for. Why are I laughing? I'm not laughing. I'm just happy that I can be here to encourage you guys. And thank you for the hugs and the heart 2671. That's what I want to tell you, that you are the gift. Your presence is a gift. I don't know if anyone told you, any of you all today, but I'm proud of the person that you are, because no one is like you. And I don't know all of you personally. A lot of you I may not know personally, but I know that God made you unique. Your voice is different. The way you move is different. The way you see the world is different, and that's okay. It's okay. Please let go of the idea that you have to be just like that other person. You don't, and you weren't meant to be. You're different on purpose. Can you imagine a world where we were all exactly the same? How boring would that be? Am I right? If we were all the same figure, the same height, the same color, walked and talked and thought the same. I mean, can you imagine a movie like that? Like there's no excitement. And I know God did that on purpose and for a purpose. People on here have different opinions than I do, and that is okay. I don't take it that personally anymore. Because why? No one is meant to agree with me 100% of the time. It's okay. And I'm encouraging you with the same thing. It's okay. Let go of the idea that everyone has to agree with you. They don't. Let go of the idea that you have to agree with everyone else. You don't. You don't. And if you keep holding on to the idea that you have to please everybody, ooh, that's a hard, that one hit my soul. If you, of the idea that you have to make everyone happy, you have so much more peace and freedom. There are like, I don't know, what is it now? 8 billion with the B like boy people walking on this planet. There is no possible way you can please all of them. You cannot. So you might as well do within the right ways the things that bring you joy. This life that you see and you live right now is fleeting. It goes by fast. So fast. The people you love, the people that love you, as sad as it is, they're not always going to be here. You're not always going to be here, so enjoy the journey. Enjoy it and let everything else that weigh down go. It's not your burden to carry, it's too heavy. It's too heavy. It's my prayer that something on this encouraged you today, because that's what I'm here for. 2671 says, your voice is so calming. It feels so real. And hearing you, I realize how badly I needed someone to comfort me. Instead of dwelling over everything on my own, I should have reached out to someone. You know what, 2671, you reached out to me. It may not be like directly, but I heard you. Farsi, hi, welcome. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for being here. You reached out to me, 2671, by being brave enough to say, hey, how can you speak this life into me? And so I'm glad that it helped you. And I thank you for being brave to share a little bit of what you're needing today. That's a blessing to me, honestly. Yeah, it's a real blessing. And thank you for the thumbs up, guys. Again, please stay connected by subscribing if you haven't. It costs nothing. And I just want to continue to stay connected so that you can hear this message and messages like this, so you can be motivated and inspired. 2671 says, and hey, you are gorgeous. Your skin is glowing, girl. Thank you. I appreciate that compliment. Thank you so much. Compliments with an S. Thank you. So, yeah. I was going to try to stay on here for like an hour. Right now, it's almost 29 minutes. Um, that's all I needed to say today. I'm just going to open up the floor to whatever you guys want to talk about. All I ask is, again, that you just stay respectful and kind. But if you want to talk about what questions you have when it comes to God, because I have questions too. I don't have all the answers and I don't pretend to. But we can discuss it and we can learn from each other. Or just questions you have about life. I've lived um, not so long life because I'm not too old. But I do have experience in a lot of things, and um my journey hasn't been perfect. I've had ups, I've had downs, I've had in between. Um but I can say that I've learned a lot and I've grown a lot. And the people that I meet along the way, including you, even if it's just through a screen, either leave me with a blessing, a lesson, or both. And it's like I said one time, people, situations, and circumstances are either a blessing or a lesson, and both are beneficial to you. Both will help you. Even the people that have come and gone, or that I've decided to, cut ties with, or whatever it is, even those people taught me something, and I'm grateful. I have no regrets. None. It's like if someone wants to hold your past against you, I encourage you to own it. Own your past. Own your mistakes. Own even your bad decisions because they make you who you are. They make you who you are. I'm not saying to stay in those bad decisions. We should always be learning, evolving, growing, and becoming better versions of ourselves. But if someone tries to hold that against you, please do not let them. Acknowledge it. Yes, I made this decision and it wasn't my best. But that doesn't mean that has to define me. That's what I want you to remember. Your decisions don't have to define you. And it's as that quote says, it's a beautiful quote. I think it says something like, your past was a lesson, not a life sentence. Just because you made a bad choice, it doesn't make you a bad person. Just because something bad happened today doesn't mean the rest of the day is bad. We all have bad moments. We all make bad choices. None of us, including me, I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. Give yourself grace, my friend. You're not always going to get it right. That's okay. When you make a wrong decision, when you make a bad choice, this is what I want you to remember. If you don't remember anything else I say, when you make a bad choice, instead of beating yourself down, ask yourself this: what can I learn from this? And how can I do better next time? I don't want you to beat yourself down about it. I don't want you to walk in shame and anger. I especially don't want any harm to come to you because of it. You're human. Please don't be so mean to yourself. Please don't be so mean. Look at it this way. Think about someone or something. It could be a pet, even a cat, a dog, a bird, or anyone or anything that you love more than anything in the world. Even someone that's passed on, it could be, right? Would you speak to that person or that pet that's like family to you? Would you talk to that person the way you talk to yourself when you make a bad decision? And if the answer is no, absolutely not, why are you doing that to yourself? You deserve love too. You deserve another chance too. Don't beat yourself down about it. Grow from it. Get up again and be stronger because now you're working from experience. Now you're stronger because you learned the lesson. And progress takes time, but that doesn't mean you're not moving. I think of it like a car, right? Sometimes you have to, like during the cold months, sometimes you have to sit in your car, let it warm up before you go, before you start driving, before you get to your destination. It takes time. Moving takes time. But just because you're in the warm up stage doesn't mean you're not in preparation to to progress and be better. Give yourself grace. You're learning and growing and becoming better every day, even if it's just by one small step. And that's, my friend, is how you get to your destination anyway. The most successful people in the world are the ones who didn't let blockages block their blessings, who didn't let their own mind stop them. The most successful people in the world have tried and tried and tried again. The only difference is they didn't let the failure stop them. And honestly, you only fail if you stop trying. That's the only time you really fail. If you are still trying, then there's still a chance for success. But if you never try, then you fail 100% of the time because you haven't given yourself that chance to succeed. So, my prayer for you today is that you give yourself a chance. You're worth that. You're worthy of that. Why would God Himself come in the form of Jesus if you weren't worthy of something great? To not only let you live with Him for eternity, but to give you life and life more abundantly, not when you get to heaven, but right now. Why would God Himself do that if He didn't see something in you? Think about that for a moment. So, the beautiful thing about God that I've learned recently is that He sees something in us that we don't see in ourselves a lot of the time. It's over and over again in the Bible and even in our own lives. Like, I think about the story of Moses, and I think it was Moses when God wanted him to deliver the Israelites out of Egypt, right? And He told him that he would speak. I think he said he would speak to Pharaoh about it. And Moses doubted himself. And I think about that, like, how many times does God say, I want you to do this? And we're looking around the room like, me? You want me to do this? God, and then we start saying all these reasons why we aren't qualified to do what He knows we can do. It's because He sees something in you that you don't see in yourself. He knows your greatness because He created you and He lives inside of you, and you are like handcrafted out of Him. He molded you with His own hands and took you out of Himself. It's in Genesis. Male and female, He created them. He created you, and He made you in His image. So the next time you doubt how beautiful you are, the next time you say, I cannot do this, I encourage you to change your mindset to the same God that created the stars, created the light in my eyes, the light in my spirit. The same God that causes the ocean's waves to move in and out will calm the storms in my own life. The same God who causes the sun to rise and the sun to set will be there for me in the good and the bad times. And the same God who has the power to heal me, to bless me, gives me that grace to do that for myself too, for yourself too. The last thing I'm going to encourage you with today is this. I pray over you that you will spread the love you so freely give to others, or the love that you so desire to come to yourself. I pray that you just love on yourself today. Do one thing that brings you joy today. As long as it doesn't hurt anybody, including you, do it. Bring yourself joy today because you deserve it, simply for being you. I pray that over you today. Let the negativity go. Don't listen to those voices in your head that say you're not worth it, because you are. You don't need me to tell you that you're worth it, but I will tell you anyway, you're worth it. Hi, Kale Vani. Hi, I'm happy to see you too. Thank you for joining. And thank you guys for the thumbs up again. I want to encourage you with this. You're worth it. You have always been worth it. You will always be worth it. And I don't care what the world tells you. I don't care what color you are. I don't care what viewpoint you have. I don't even care if you're a different political party than what I agree. I don't care. You're worth it. You're worth it because you're you. And when God looks at you, he sees himself that he put in you, that you came from him, that you're his creation. And so you're precious, my friend. You're precious and you're rare. And you have something amazing to offer the world. Okay? I'm happy to see you. Kalavani, I'm happy to see all of you. I'm happy that you guys came to this video today, and I pray that you got something out of it. 2671 says that they got something out of it. I hope all of you leave here feeling loved, feeling appreciated, feeling valued, feeling at peace, knowing that God is not angry with you. He's just waiting for you to see yourself through his eyes, that you're amazing. Not not tomorrow when you have to prove yourself, not when you become more in shape or stronger. Bye, Motivated. Thank you for joining. Take care. And you're very welcome. Thank you for being here. You're not going to be worth it because you already are worth everything. Even before you feel like you have to prove yourself, you're already worth it. You're already amazing, simply as you are right now. simply as you are. And my prayer is that you see that within yourself. And if you need motivation, stay connected. Subscribe to this channel and please stay connected so that if you need that push of life, that push of motivation, I can send it to you again through another video like this. I love you dearly, even though a lot of us are strangers to each other. If people can dislike other people for no reason, then I can love for every reason, even if you're a stranger. Have a wonderful day. I pray we cross paths again and that, again, that you spread that love to yourself that you're so deserving of because you are. I'll see you guys next time in another live or video. Stay blessed. Take care of yourself. And I love you very much. Bye, guys.